I believe in the places I'm going, 'cause I know that I'm free. And I'm starting to be a little bit curious.
As the world turns and it spins, never let your searchlight go dim. Be a little.
Now, the UCT Online High School launched its first ever school song created by South Africa's and Africa's top award-winning artists. The collaboration, dubbed We Own the Future, is a one-of-a-kind anthem created to inspire, motivate and bring together the youth to unleash their potential and encourage a sense of community for an online cohort of learners across South Africa and the globe. Well, the song features the likes of GoodlucK, Shekhinah, Youngsta Cpt and Msaki, and on Zoom we're joined by Shekhinah, one of my favorite artists, talking to us about that. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
I'm great,
thank you. Let's talk about this song. What made you agree to be part of the UCT Online High School official school song?
I think it was the most unconventional thing, similar to how we are having a Zoom on SABC is crazy, and I always want to be a part of things that are moving forward and futuristic, so it was really cool, yeah.
What was the brief? Tell us a little bit about that.
The brief was pretty open-ended, but I think it was just something that would inspire the youth to want to be able to do something that is not normal, like being in high school at home. And yeah, we really just wanted to do something that was fun, catchy, memorable, school song that was easy to sing.
And a school song, primarily, you don't expect it to have all these other bells and whistles. I mean, we know school songs is just a straightforward verses. Talk to us about being creative with it and still making it, relevant for school children.
I think that's where everyone comes in with their own unique vibes. Msaki, Youngsta, I think everyone can relate to each one of the artists that are on the track, which is what's beautiful. I think in school we want representation, so I feel like that's what the song is. Everyone has a bit of representation. We have Jules from GoodlucK, and yeah, that's how it's looking from my side.
I want to talk about your verse. Tell us a little bit about your verse.
My verse will always speak about highs and the lows, and just knowing that it's okay for things to ebb and flow. I think I want to encourage people in the good times and the bad times. So my verse really just speaks to going up and going down, but just knowing that it's okay, like you're in control of what you're doing still, even when things go wrong.
And then how was that working alongside Msaki as well, and all the other artists?
Lovely. We had so much fun. I think as songwriters, we love a brief, we love a challenge. So the song really was fun to do, and I'm just so grateful to the UCT Online School for having me involved. Yeah.
How was it received? I mean, here's a school song for students, scholars. How have they received it? Because it's for them, after all.
So far, everyone is loving it. I didn't think they would love it so much, which is cool. But it's still new, so we'll see how people feel about it. Yeah.
Respond to it. All right, I want to talk about you now. What are you currently working on? What's on your book?
So we're currently working on a creative space, a studio. We're trying to empower people to come and use live instruments. So we currently are working on building just a beautiful creative hub for the youth to enjoy. So my home will now be a creative hub. I'm in my home. And other than that, we have our Women's Day Festival in August, Rose Fest, coming up. So we're basically just planning on taking over and just trying to be less inside and more outside and more creative.
And it must be a sigh of relief, though, for artists as well. I mean, the past 2 years haven't been easy for the creative sector.
It's been so weird and so difficult. As much as we've enjoyed the digital challenge, I think doing shows online has been so fun. Streams have gone up, which has been great, but we miss performing to our audiences. And yeah, music is healing, and I miss doing that.
And who's on your radar, like working with? Who does it, who do you feel like, I should be moving into that direction and working with that particular artist?
I think I definitely want to work a lot with Msaki. I want to work with Major League, Amifaku. I want to work with Durban Koko. I think there's so many cool things to do. Music has taken such a beautiful toll in the past 2 years. There's just so much new things happening, and I want to be involved in everything.
And I was even about to say as well that, a Msaki and a Shekhinah collaboration would actually be very good, as my nephew would say.
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah. In what direction would you be heading, though, if you had to get Msaki in the studio?
I think it would be a combination of folk pop, because I know she's so beautiful on the guitar, and I'm obviously obsessed with pop music. It would just be a mashup of our genres, we make something,
And just before I let you go, I want to talk about this creative hub that you're creating in your home. How's it going to work? Who's it aimed at?
So at the moment, it's called Figure of Eight Studio. It's a live room. We have a lot of live musicians come in, record what they're doing, and I think we are trying to change it and try and get more people in. We're trying to get DJs in. We just want people to make music here in the space. So as the house stretches on down, there's a whole big studio, and just, also females don't generally own studios. So I'm excited to own a studio and own a beautiful space, and I'm hoping that the future generation can record here.
What's been the response from the youngsters that this is aimed for?
The response has actually been really cool, because I haven't really announced it like I'm doing right now. But the few people that do know, I know our favorite Blackies, our Nasty C's, everyone that does know is super excited, and I just can't wait to open and have everyone here eventually.
All right, Shekhinah, we need to pay a visit to that studio, but thank you so much for talking to us. I'm going to speak to Tabel and ask if she can't pay you a visit. Shekhinah on the UCT Online High School, first ever school song created by African artists. She's also talking to us about what's on her radar. All right, we're going to take a quick ad break. We're back after this. Stay with us.
We see dreams.